Welcome to another edition of the UMO Coaches Show. I'm Ryan Smith, joined this afternoon with head men's soccer coach Sean Brennan. And Coach had a good weekend, picked up another win over King. Kind of touched base a little, had some scores from different places that we haven't seen this season. Talking about bringing guys off the bench and being able to have that depth on your roster and to have a couple of different guys score. And then a kind of an odd goal. We'll touch on that in a moment. But just talk about what you thought the guys' performance was.
Oh, I thought it was great. I thought we played really well in the first half specifically. We broke a lot of King's high pressure. I thought we moved the ball through that pressure really well. And yeah, we needed some new guys to step up on Saturday, and they stepped up early and quick. And I wanted us to try and get on top of King early, just with where they were in the table, with the amount of results that they've kind of let go this year. It was important to kind of get them down early so they didn't get some life in the second half. I thought we did a good job of that.
And obviously Nikolai Iatov got the first goal and kind of give us a little positive momentum. That second goal, you don't see it very often, an own goal. What did you see from your side? Obviously, the goal itself is pretty self-explanatory, but as far as watching that in the actual game environment as a coach, what does that do to you when you see something like that happen?
It gives you relief.
Well,
you go up 2-0 early in the game on a crucial mistake by King, goalkeeper kicking the ball into their own player, and or it was into our player maybe, and it's credit to Nico. Nico put the keeper under pressure of a missed pass on our part and made the keeper panic, and ball gets cleared and deflected into the goal, and you're up 2-0 on a fluke, but 2-0 is 2-0.
And the 3-0 made it even more emphatic, and it's one of those things where you can hear commentators talk about it. When you bring somebody off the bench and they score within the first couple of minutes, it makes the coach look like a genius. So congratulations on looking like a genius. Yeah. Bringing Daniel Elena off the bench. Haven't seen him play a whole lot, but kind of gave the team a crucial spark there right before the half. What do you think from him, his performance?
No, it's good for him. He we've had some conversations about him possibly being used up in that area, and we had a lack of depth on Saturday in that area, and he came on, I think 7-8 minutes left in the half, and did damage right away, and proved that he belonged up there. So no, it was fantastic, and he had some chances in the second half too, as well. So all credit to him.
Yeah, and you guys did. You continued that that pressure in the second half, which is so important. It doesn't matter whether you're winning 1-0 or 3-0, keeping that consistent pressure. So obviously the team able to close that out. What did that mean for you to get another win at home and to close out a conference win?
No, it was good, and I didn't think we played great in the second half. But when you're up 3-0, you don't have to play great. You just gotta, we didn't want King to get one early and get life back in the game. And I thought defensively we did a very good job of that. It was a scrappy second half performance by us. But no, it's huge. It's 3 crucial points in the end of the year. We had 5 league games left, 5 to play, and now we're down to 4, and we're just trying to get as many points as we can and climb as far up as we can before the tournament.
And you got 2 conference matches this week. First, we'll touch on Limestone, heading down to Gaffney. Limestone, always a pesky opponent in every sport. What have you seen from the Saints? Obviously, you guys had a day off, so that's kind of helpful to get the guys some rest. What have you seen from the Saints that you guys are going to look to attack?
Well, they're a good team. They're always so strong, and it's going to take a lot out of us down there. We're going to have to really throw everything we have at them. We'll have a chance for sure. I really like my team, and we've got a good group of guys that will be able to compete. We'll have to put a good game plan together because they're on a little bit of a run here. I think they're 9-2-2 now. So it won't be easy, but we're going in confident, we're going in motivated, and we're going to try and get points off of them.
Does it help kind of relieve some pressure from you as a coach when you have different guys stepping up and it not just being the one striker, the one goal scorer? Does it help relieve some pressure, at least this far into the season, that you've got some other guys that have either scored some goals early in the year and have continued that, or guys that are coming and stepping up and taking those chances that when you tell them, hey, it's your time to step on the pitch. Now I need you to make an effort on here. Does it relieve some pressure for you?
Yeah, 100%. Because that and that ultimately is why you're there at the end. We've done well as of late, and it's because we've got multiple guys stepping up in different roles. There's not pressure on one player. The expectations are not unbelievably demanding for one player because we have other guys that are in good form. And I think as a team we're still in great form. And typically this time of year you're either there or you're not. So you're either in it and you've got a chance to make a run in the tournament, or you're pretty much out of it and you're hanging on for dear life. And we're very much in it, in good form, and very confident at this point.
And then you guys end the week, kind of a long road trip even to begin with, just the distance alone. You guys end the week at Emmanuel try not to look too far ahead, but what have you seen from Emmanuel this year?
They've had a good year. I think they're third in the league right now, fourth in the league. So they've had a very good year, and it's that's going to be a must 3 points down there for us to try and get. And if we can get 3 points out of them and possibly a point out of Limestone or 6 points on the week, we'll be sitting in a good position. But this is the time of year you got to get points. So we're going to have to go down to Emmanuel and do everything we can to get 3.
Is it difficult giving Emmanuel's situation in the conference and still, going through that process of becoming Division II, that they can't make it to the postseason? They are not eligible for postseason play, but they're still a conference opponent. Does it make it difficult to kind of look at them and say, we need the 3 points for the conference, but at the the end of the year, they're not eligible, so wherever they are, you kind of mark them off and move everybody up a space. Does it make it more difficult to play a matchup game with them in that sense of environment when you have that?
No, I don't think so, just because of when we play them in the schedule. It's so late this year, and it's a vital points for us. And it's an interesting situation. You hope that Emmanuel wins every game all year, and then you beat them.
Yeah.
Because they're stealing points from people that they can't use at the end, technically.
Right.
And we could get those points. So, no, I don't think so. I mean, we don't really even talk about that with the players. We just go in with the mindset of knowing we've got to get results, and that doesn't change whether it's them or Limestone.
Well, Coach, best of luck moving forward. You had 2 tough matches this week. You're all over the place. You go from North Carolina down to South Carolina, then back down to Georgia. So you guys are all over the place. So hope you get enough sleep during the week. Wish you the best of luck, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
For head coach Sean Brennan, I'm Ryan Smith. This has been another edition of the UMO Coaches Show.
Exceptional degrees at an exceptional value. That's transforming education. The University of Mount Olive, transforming education, transforming lives. Learn more at umo.edu. That's umo.edu.